When it became legal to marry and it became legal to go in for IVF and insemination, I begged and begged and begged him to go through the treatment. I was a size 20, 22 and went all the way down to a size 14 and stopped smoking in order to get pregnant.
Oh, I sound like a cow.
My best friend wanted to get me set up with a female. They arranged for me and Janet to meet. Like I say, it was never meant to be anything at all, really. And it just went from there. We became friends, and then sometime after we got together, didn't we?
Oh, shut up.
I was straight, but there was something about women as well. But then you just try things out, don't you?
I feel sick.
I had boyfriends and girlfriends, so I was a bit of a floozy, I think, when I was younger. But
Janet's the first woman I've ever gone out with.
Converted her, but I feel that.
When I came out, my parents weren't impressed at all. They thought it was just a phase I was going through. But here we are 11 years later.
Really, that looks elegant.
Vicky, what you doing? Labour's not a glamorous experience for most women, and we have a little saying that you leave your dignity by the door and you pick it up on the way out.
You spray me, please. I'll do it. I'll tell you off.
Yeah, whatever you do, Janet, you won't get it right.
When Vicky goes into labour, I'm gonna have the water bottle at hand. I've got flannels at hand, and I just hope I can be strong for her and do the right things.
I'm hard to cope with anyway. I'm very high maintenance. At the best of time without being pregnant, aren't I?
Yeah. I'm very nervous about the labour and the birth, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to help Vicky and to ease her and things like that. Because obviously I'm not going to be cuddling her and things like that in front of people, and I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to be. I just hope I do the right thing. Got the fan off.
No, because I'm hot, but I'm shivering. Oh.
I always wanted kids, and then when I reached a certain age and being gay, I just took it that I'd never have kids, and that would be that.
When it became legal to marry and it became legal to go in for IVF and insemination, I begged and begged and begged him to.
A drink?
A drink. Please. Oh, all these servants you've got.
We've been looking for years, haven't we, to have children. We looked into getting a donor through the internet, didn't we? But we went to a clairvoyant, and my grandma came through and said, don't do it through the internet, do it safely, go through a clinic, didn't she? So we did, didn't we? We took her advice, just went for it.
Do you think she'll be born today or tomorrow?
Hopefully today, but I've got a feeling we'll be bleeding tomorrow.
Myself, it means everything. One of the most important things that I wanted in life.
All right.
I feel sick. I feel sick.
All right, calm down, OK? Don't panic. I think you're winding yourself up, and I think you're making yourself a bit worse, OK? Sometimes labour and pain cause women to panic, and it's your job as a midwife to bring the level of panic down. So you do have to be quite firm sometimes with women in labour. We know you feel sick. You've told us. A lot. So just rest yourself, all right? You've got energy, you've got to just conserve it, OK? So just... Yeah. Is that for you?
Yeah.
You're hardcore, you are. All that vomiting and it's not put you off.
Nothing puts me off Snickers bars. I've had one every day since I got pregnant, I think.
I lost a lot of weight to go through the treatment. I was a size 20, 22 and went all the way down to a size 14 and stopped smoking in order to get pregnant. So it was a lot of hard work.
Right, Vicky, go easy on that. It's not the best thing to eat.
Okay, I'll have a couple of bites.
Yeah, rather than eat the whole thing, just have a little bit of a bite. I know you're probably starving and want to shove it all in, but just have a bit of a bite and just take it easy, you know, because when you're in labour, your digestion slows down, so your tummy doesn't work in the way that it usually does, and it tends to just sit there. Your body wants out, and the quickest way is up.
Doing really well. Focus on getting it.
Oh gosh, to see someone that you love in pain it's going to be, I don't know who's going to be the worst for me or Vicky. But...
It's hurting my bum.
I know, it's baby's head pressing down. It's baby's making its way out. That's a good thing.
I don't know if I can go through with this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Janet was lovely, or is lovely, but that wasn't what I was wanting for her in that first instance. I think I was the last one to accept it, if anybody. Her husband, her grandma, her sisters all accepted it totally. I was the last one in the line, and when I felt that should be me that should be accepting quicker than they were.
I think in the end what brought her around was just seeing that I was happy. All she wants is for me to be happy. Oh, where's Janet? Oh, where's Janet?
Mum, over here.
She's been really brave. She has to be really brave, proud of her. And you've been brave enough.
To me it means everything I've ever wanted. And to Janet, something she never thought she'd ever have.
I know she's going to have dark hair and probably brown eyes, but I just can't wait to meet her. I can't wait. I know she's going to be beautiful.
Oh God, this is awful.
They're just dying to have this baby and dying to get it over with. They've gone through whatever so much to get here that they deserve this chance to be parents, really.
Janet, could you see?
Yeah, you ready? Nice and focused, just like you did last time. Okay. Breath.
Hello. Congratulations, you did amazing.
Oh my God, thank God for that.
Hello, are you going to say hello to us?
So lovely. And she's all right, she? Yeah. Janet, we've got a baby. We've got a baby. Long time coming.
We decided Vicky's going to be called Mummy and I'm going to be Mummy J.
Beautiful.
She's beautiful. She's going to be my daughter as well as Vicky's, and we're going to be two mums, and we're both going to be great mums, and she's going to have a fantastic life.
You are gorgeous. I just hope that she's going to be happy in life and healthy.
I'm going to foster kids and they're not going to have a life like I've got.
Who I am today is because of Jean. I wouldn't be who I am now or here without Jean. I want to be how she is as a mother to my son. When me and James got together, I was 14, he was 15.
Well, Mel came home from college and then I sat down and we were talking and she just said I'm pregnant. And then I were like, over the moon. Couldn't describe what I felt. Just happy.
My mum knew I was pregnant anyway, she could tell. She was busy and I didn't want to tell her because I was too scared. And then I phoned her and told her and she was just happy.
When I found out Melanie was pregnant, I was horrified, absolutely horrified, because I didn't think James would be standing by her, or I didn't think he could provide for her. And it's up to James now to prove me wrong, and I hope he does prove me wrong. When Melanie first came to live with us and we fostered Melanie, she was 9 years old. She just came in like a whirlwind. I don't think she's been a lot different than any other teenager. She's had her tantrums and she's told me she hates me and she's packed her bags and walked out.
My life won't be the best. Basically grew up with lots of anger inside me and started getting involved in crime and going to prison, and then as I got older I sorted myself out. I don't want that for my son going to prison. I've been there, got the T-shirt, done that. I don't want him going down the same road I went down.
You just have to make sure, James, that you take a deep breath when things are going wrong and this baby, because it will push you to limits.
Yeah, I know.
When
Everyone
it's crying
said that.
and teething and...
I spotted him 3 times, but the last time he went in, I said, it's the final time, you have to sort yourself out, otherwise we're finished. I want to get on with my life. I don't want to have to come and see you in prison because you're not capable to look after yourself.
And when I was in foster care myself, I thought, this is absolutely horrible. And when I grow up, I'm going to foster kids and they're not going to have a life like I've got with you people. You want them to become well-adjusted, happy young people. That's what you want to achieve. You do want them to be loved. I've been fostering for around 20 years. I've had quite a number of people come into my home, but Melanie's been the only one that has decided to take on our name officially. As the years went by, I started to think of her more and more as my own daughter. And then when Melanie started to talk to us and say, I would like to take your name on, and she slowly started to call us mum and dad. And that was her choice, not ours. We didn't encourage it at all. I was really, really chuffed, deep down inside, because I do love Melanie dearly.
I remember the first time that I got my name shouted out and registered at school with Melanie Fenwick, and I had this biggest smile on my face. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. It was like, it's happened, and I thought it never would happen.
I give Mel the best life what she could possibly have. She's been a big part of why I've changed. Like, makes me feel special that Mel wants to have my child. Love you.
Who I am today is because of Jean. I wouldn't be who I am now or here without Jean. I want to be how she is as a mother to my son. The devoted mum that she is to me.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well done. You got him. I've got him. Hello.
Yeah. Wow. Nearly £10. Gosh. Eh? Big baby.
Here he comes. Oh. Mummy.
A connection to you and your child is amazing. It's like they've been there forever.
It means everything to me having a baby. I can give it everything that I didn't have as a child.
As time goes on, when I've got a decent job and stuff, I want to marry her.
People said to me, you mustn't marry her. Yeah. It'll be a disaster. And
she'll run off with your money.
what?
I was just thinking, where's the money?
Yeah, can you take them to Helen? Yeah, I've just spoken to her, so you can come for the birth. I said to her, you really want to be at the birth, so if she could just look after them for us.
Between the first dates and my proposing was 7 days, and we were married 6 months later. So nobody can accuse me of being slow. I may have waited until I was 54 until I married, but once I'd made up my mind, it went quickly.
So my husband should be coming.
Oh, is he coming to be with you? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
We just called a neighbour to look after the children.
Oh, right.
I was the area solicitor in a government legal practice in Leeds. Yes, Ines came for the interview.
For an admin.
For an administrative post on a short-term basis. And nobody warned me that it was going to be a lifetime's contract. But that's how it worked out.
Do you know what you're having this time?
It's a boy.
What have you got at home?
2 girls.
Oh, that's why. It's been awkward, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you want some gas and air? Because yeah?
Because I thought being a boy, it'd be nice for him to be there. He's been there for the girls. When we used to sort of talk, I used to have these visions. I had a vision like I was a wedding dress first, and then it progressed as I was wearing the wedding dress, and then I was just thinking, oh, this is getting a bit spooky for me. And then it was like a family, children, and I was just thinking, I was so worried because I was thinking like he was married. So I thought, I don't want to temper with somebody like who's already married. So I left the job, and then when we met again, and then he told me he wasn't married. And I thought, oh, maybe God is telling me this is my husband.
Just your baby's quite low down.
Is he? Oh, bless. So he's ready to come out?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much just waiting for the baby.
I think my husband didn't believe. He said, you're in labour.
It's because you're really, really calm, that's what it is.
I thought it would just go be a checkup and go back home.
Oh. You didn't learn the first 2 times the baby always rules.
Yeah,
That's
true.
They always decide and call the shots.
I've not vomited, which is good.
Now, don't speak so soon. No. I'll remind you of that later if you do.
Oh, I think he's pushing.
Okay. Not going to wait, is he?
Yeah.
I absolutely believe that God brought us together, and it shows that God is a God of imagination to put us together, because we obviously have differences. There's a big age difference. There's an ethnic difference.
I came from Angola when I was the age of 12 with my auntie, who's my mum, really.
It brought you up as her daughter, yes. And Inez's father was killed, sadly, the day she was born. He walked into a line of landmines.
Just let everything go, let everything go.
If I'd been planning it, I wouldn't have planned to marry Inez. I would have thought, she's too young, you know, I'll marry somebody my own age, but that wasn't God's purpose and plan. Hello, it's Paul, Inez's husband. Thank you. Hello, hi. Hello. Hi. How are things?
I'm just waiting for a baby.
Oh, right. Oh, I didn't think I'd be able to get here when I got the call.
I know, she said. Just move the things out the way and pull your seat up, yeah? We're all just waiting, everything, we're all sorted. We're
all
waiting.
sorted, just waiting.
Just waiting for the baby, you know.
How long do you think it'll be?
When he decides he's going to come, really, pretty much, you know.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Oh.
After 3 years of Paul and I being married, I was starting to get really frustrated because I was like, I want a baby and babies are not coming. And I sort of poured out my heart to Paul and I said, I want to see the children run around in the house, which I do too much of. And I said, I really want that. You know, that's something which is just part of me I really want to fulfill.
He's been waiting for you, you see.
Well, yes.
We thought he was going to come a little bit earlier, but yes. So now that Daddy's here, whenever you like.
You know, I just say, God, please remove this desire, which, you know, I can't fulfill, obviously, because I want children and you're not giving me them. So I decided to fast. And whilst I was fasting, I fell pregnant.
I'm totally astonished how a baby 7 or 8 pounds can come through such a small orifice. It's totally amazing to me. Let me just take my coat off.
Right, you don't need to hold back anymore, Inez. He's here, so you just go for it when you need to, okay? Go on, Inez.
Yes. He's so tired, Jess.
When it comes to marriage, we all want it to be honey and no bees. But there were plenty of bees to begin with before we got married.
Yeah.
People
Even when we got married, didn't it? It was really hard.
Yeah.
There were times when I was questioning whether
Yes.
I should stay or should go.
People said to me, "You mustn't marry her.
Yeah.
It'll be a disaster." And
she'll run off with your money.
well, what?
And I was just thinking, where's the money?
You feel the responsibility. Suddenly, it hit me very forcibly. You're responsible.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, so gorgeous.
Are you going to let me in on the secret? What's he called?
Yes, Solomon.
Solomon. Very nice. Very nice.
I wanted to leave something behind. I guess I wanted like a continuation of this family.
Hello, little.
Get on, baby.
Yes.
Boy. That's it.
Oh, welcome, little man.